Hi, I'm Janine, and welcome to Acorns and Threads. It's fall, so this is normally when we have our annual open house. This year, however, things are different, but we're still going to have an annual open house. It's just going to be virtual this time. We're going to do emails, and we're going to have some videos. I'm going to introduce you to the team. Everyone's going to have, almost everyone, hopefully everyone, is going to have a little introduction, tell you about some of their favorite things about the shop and what they're working on. So we're happy to have 4 people in the shop at any time, but virtually we'll do this by email and by phone. So the open house code to get 20% off is you have to say in your email, open house order. And when you call, you have to say the words open house. If you don't say the words, you don't get the discount. But when you do get the discount, you're going to get an extra bonus. May not be a bonus for you, but it's going to be a bonus for me, because it's going to be a skein of 444 DMC. And while, like I said, it may not be a bonus for you, but it'll be a bonus for me. Back during lockdown, when I was ordering DMC and people were running out of DMC and it was hard to get, I did an order, got distracted at some point, ordered a bunch of floss, and when it came in, Lori was checking it in and she asked me, do you have something planned for 444? No, I don't think so. I just ordered it. We were out or close to out. She goes, well, you got 11 boxes. 11 boxes. Yeah, accidentally I got distracted and I ordered one. And then I wandered away and came back to the computer and put another one in there and didn't notice it when I pushed send. So I have 11 boxes of 444. So unless you want to do pandemic, that would be kind of cool. Pandemic on a charcoal color. Ooh, I have enough skeins for you. But otherwise, 11 boxes, we're going to send you a skein with every purchase for open house. And you'll remember my story about not paying attention when I ordered DMC. But we've got some fun things planned through the videos and little extra things on the website. So hopefully it'll be fun. And then next year we'll have the big party that we normally do, and that'll be good. So anyways, thank you so much for supporting Acorns and Threads. Really, we've been crazy busy, and we so appreciate everybody calling and emailing and coming in. It'll be great. I do miss everyone, and as soon as we can, we will have stitch groups and events again. So thank you so much. All right, I had to turn the camera on. Hi, I'm Janine, and you are in a little corner of Acorns and Threads, and we are going to show you a few things that we have here. And first, I'm going to introduce you to Jen. Hey, Jen. Jen is one of the people you will talk to when you call, and she'll email you, and she is a very important part of Acorns and Threads. So, Jen, what did you bring for us?
Well, I was looking at some of these things I haven't used before, but there we have some fiber hiders.
Those are cool.
And so it comes on a chain, and you can use the chain or unclip it. And on one end is something that looks kind of like a needle threader. And so then, but you would put it under your stitches on the back.
Like on the back? And why would you want to do that,
And
Jen?
then, so that you could hide your threads.
Why would you want to hide your threads?
Because I personally have made the mistake of sending something for finishing, because I usually just stitch things and put them in a drawer. But there's a shop model, and that has a couple of threads, and you can see through on the lighter fabric. You can see some of the threads. So,
and it doesn't look terrible,
right.
But it could look better.
Yes, exactly. So this will help you, and even the hook end of this as well. You can see there's a little hook there.
There's the hook.
Yes. So you could put that under your stitches as well and kind of pull the thread back
Mhm.
and weave it a little bit and then
Mhm.
trim it. So that's a very handy little thing to have.
And you can also, when you're using this, nope, keep it back up.
I was going to show other ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you use the wire, if you put the wire under your stitches on the back, you can use the hook to grab the little end and pull it through the wire to make it easier. Sometimes it's hard to get that wire, to get the little ends through the wire.
Oh, okay.
So the hooky thing helps, and that is
Excellent.
a technical term, hooky thing. Allows you to pull that through. So
Very nice.
good. What else?
So we have different little styles of those. They're all very cute.
They're all very cute.
Yes. And let's see. This is another thing I've never used. It is marking pins.
Marking pins.
Mm-hmm.
Because marking pins.
Yes. Please do tell.
Marking pins you would put in your fabric if you wanted to know how far to go to. You've counted something and you want to put your marking pin at the end. So you can just stitch, 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 stitch.
Excellent.
Or you can count by tens.
Mm-hmm.
So you can count everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other thing that goes with that is the jumping. What's it, the jumping? What's it called? Thread hoppers.
Thread hoppers. Oh, here it is.
The thread hoppers.
Mm-hmm.
So you count, you put a pin in at 10 stitches, for instance, and then you take the other one and you count 10 and put your pin in the fabric, and then you take the first one and you pop it out.
So smart.
Yeah, and it hops.
Mm-hmm.
It hops.
And then there's just other little pretty things. Because we all need little pretty things.
We do.
So a thread keep that you could, for a project that you have, put all your thread
Yeah.
on one.
Put, if you have it on the cards, or you have it on flossway bags, or you have it on thread drops. Yeah.
Because most things have a hole in them so that you can put it through that loop.
Or they don't have a hole in them. They come with little hole punchy things.
So modern.
I know.
Okay. So a couple more things. So scissors,
That's cool.
chatelaine. Hi, I was going to talk about some stitching that I'm doing right now. So the first one is the Smith Sampler by Scarlet House. You can see this. And we do have a couple of the patterns here in the store. So I'm doing it on Lakeside Purled Barley. And I'm doing it with Gloriana silk. And so mostly Gloriana. So with the pattern, sometimes the picture will be really different than the thread when you go to pull it. And so sometimes the thread you'll really like, and sometimes you'll like the picture better. And so Janine actually did this one before me, and she told me that she had a conversion for it that looked more like what was on the front of the pattern. So so that's what I'm doing. I'm using the substitutions, and even as I go along, because she and I use different fabric, I decided, oh, I'd rather have this other color, and I have the benefit of working here at the store where I can switch things out. But we are always happy to do that and help you. So that I'll show you again. I've got a couple rows of the bottom done, and I don't usually start on the bottom, but because I was swapping out some of the colors and I was worried about a couple of the rows at the bottom, I wanted to start there so that I made sure that those colors, I really liked them before I moved on to other areas of the project. And I stitch in hand. I usually start in the upper left corner, but for this I adjusted a little bit and did something different. The other thing I haven't gotten as far on, but it's similar, the approach anyway. So it's the GGR Red Deer. The picture on this one is really dark, and so when we went to pull the threads, they're really a lot of jewel tones and a lot more blue and green than you see in the actual picture on the front of the pattern. And so here's sometimes how I do my thread. I put it on a ring and just use the card that comes with the thread. I keep it all in here. And so I decided to use vintage wood smoke, and then I've started in the upper left corner like I talked about that I usually do. So let's see what else. So those are the couple things that I'm working on, and when we do conversions in the store, if you're interested in doing a similar conversion, we keep those on the computer and we're happy to print those out for you. Or if we haven't done a conversion yet, we can work on that and convert to a brand of silk you like, or a different, cotton, or if it's all DMC, we can do the overdyed colors. So we can help you with that, especially for those of you that don't live nearby and aren't close to the store. So thanks.